What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. So, I got some things to go over with you guys. First off, can you guys tell there's a new addition to our world? There's a few new things that I want to go over. One, for this video, I needed to gather up honey blocks, and that is not an easy thing to do. Our initial honey farm for our honeycomb could not produce honey blocks fast enough or at a quantity that I needed them to be at. So I ended up trying to fix it. Didn't work out well, and I built a whole separate building. It's the same exact design as that, but on this side, to hide the redstone, I made some gears. And I probably should have recorded this entire build. It would have made content. I just honestly it became a very big project that I wasn't thinking about. Like I was trying to fix a farm, and it ended up being a whole project. But it works now, and it works a little too well, but that is perfectly fine with me. We have a bunch of bees. They're living life. We got a bunch of honeycomb. Too much honeycomb. Honey bottles, we're doing really well on them, which I'm very happy about. We have so much honeycomb for actually that I started just waxing our copper, even though we don't need to wax it. The other thing, before I forget, because I was about to forget to do it, this. So we had a really poorly done auto smelter that I was just switching furnaces back and forth, and this used to just cover up the gap that was in our side of our thing, and I decided to redo it and added a auto smelter. But the resources, they're coming from lava in the cauldron. This drips out lava, and actually it's faster producing than I thought it would be. So each furnace has its own lava source, its own bucket in there, and there's about, I think, 13 blast furnace, 13 regular furnaces. Detailing wise, I did some candles on top of lightning rods, which I'm surprised I thought about doing that, and then just some dirt and coarse dirt as well. So, being said, if you hear my lizard scratching, I'm sorry, but let's get over to where I have the video planned for today, which was very difficult to get there in the first place. So I'll be with you guys in just a moment. Okay, so back in the nether, we had to make a separate bridge. So initially, I was going to film this video in the desert, and I started filming it in the desert, but as we have all figured out at some point, that I am not the smartest person, even though I have been playing Minecraft for a very long time, and as a result, I kind of forgot, actually, well, yeah, I forgot that you can't grow certain things in the desert, and that's kind of made my life difficult. So we're here. I set up a beacon. There's also a beacon in the desert now as well. I have iron, and it's insane. So you guys can kind of tell what I've been doing. If you guys can't, this is a moss farm. Now, I've been mentioning building a moss farm for a very long time. Now, I did time-lapse this build, but I time-lapsed it when I was in the desert, and it ended up not working in the desert. You see where I'm going with this. So, to save time, because I have a feeling this video is going to be a difficult video for me to make and a little bit long, I'm not going to show the time-lapse. If anything, I'll show the time-lapse at the very end of this video for like an end screen. I don't know. So, plan for today, is we're going to build a tree farm, which is why the moss farm is very helpful for us, because right now it is purely producing bone meal. I let it run AFK for 30 or so minutes, and that's what it's gotten me to so far. So I'm very happy with it. The design is originally done by Dusty Dude, but I watched the Sogacraft video for it. So if I can remember to link the videos that I watched for the tutorials on the two farms we're building today, this one and a different one, I will. If I don't, please yell at me. My memory is terrible. So, getting into today, we're going to build a tree farm because I need a lot of wood. Right now it's going to just be four trees. I think it does birch, oak, acacia, and spruce. I'm going to build that, and then probably off camera, because I have no idea how to build one, is going to do a crimson, or another wood tree farm. I have no idea. So, materials, all right here, along with these buckets. Actually, I have 2 buckets in there already. So I am going to sleep. I am going to move some of my things over there along with my bed, and then we're going to get into this tree farm. And please bear with me, because it's going to be a very crappy tutorial. So if you want something better, I'll try to link the videos down below. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. All right, so I'm gonna be watching the tutorial while I do this, so I do apologize if it turns out to be really crappy. Honestly, I'm just tempted to time lapse this build because oh, it's gonna be so terrible. Oh no, I planned on like talking through this entire build, but I'm gonna struggle because I've never built a tree farm. Okay, change of plans. I'm gonna time lapse it. It'll save me a huge amount of time and a lot of thought process, and then we'll probably build a house for over here. So I will see you guys in just a moment. Please enjoy the time lapse. It'll be like 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and I'll see you guys in just a second. And just like that, guys, the farm is done. Now, I want to emphasize something. I have never in my life built a automatic tree farm. Not even that. I've never in my life built a TNT duplicator. Now, what I'm about to show you is not a cheat or anything. I downloaded a mod called FreeCam. So I have a key bind now that lets me kind of just go into a quick spectator mode, which for this particular build itself was a lot. Was actually just really helpful to have. I really enjoyed having that. So I I have never in my life built a TNT duplicator, and I've never in my life built one of these, and it works. I tested it. It works well. I wanted to end the time lapse when I did, only because I need to figure out how to get the bone meal from here all the way over to here, and I have a few ideas, but I'm gonna go test them out in a testing world before I go ahead and put them into this, because I hate redstone, and I think that should be known now. This entire video, this entire project for redstone, the tree farm, and the moss farm, I will probably end up throwing that time lapse in at the very end of this video, is something I've never done before, and it's something that I never had an idea that I would be doing, but it is so helpful to be doing. I'm going to be able to AFK spruce wood, which is my biggest priority right now, is the spruce wood. I just wanted to test it out with oak. It works. I have an auto clicker set up for this already. So I am very excited. I have a lot of AFKing to do, but I'm going to go test out a few redstone things in a separate world to understand how I'm going to get the redstone from the bone meal farm over here and how to do it without it being very weird, though to me, so it's probably going to be very weird. And I am then going to kind of test design a build for Redstone City or Redstone Central. No idea what I'm going to call it yet, but that being said, I will be back in like just a moment. We're not done yet because I still got time to make a video, so I'll see you guys in just a moment. All right, guys, so back at the redstone whatever I'm gonna call it, I'm not sure yet. So I did this. It's not exactly how I wanted it to be, but it is what it is. The redstone should still work fine with the glass. It goes through it anyways. So the rail cart system I have to still kind of check, but it's fine. This on and off lever right here will take bone meal from this chest all the way over to this over here. It's not the prettiest or is it the most effective way of doing this, but it is what it is. There's a surprise I remember how to do this, but it's an unloader because it's gonna go back and forth and it's just easier to have one over here. I was gonna put one over there and I couldn't figure it out because I'm not that great with this. The fact that I built this without it breaking the first time I ran it was kind of surprising. So the last thing I want to do for today is I want to build our base kind of over here so that we have somewhere to stay and somewhere to store some of our stuff, like blocks that are just from around here from flattening it out and everything. So it's going to be a similar design to our slime farm house, but it's going to be a little bit of a different block, actually a really different block palette, and a few other minor designs for like the nether portal and stuff. So I'm going to time lapse the probably the entire thing, including the design I have for the nether portal. So it's going to be really quick. I'm sorry for a time lapse again, but like 20 and 30 seconds long. Shouldn't be that long. And if you guys have stuck around for this far, thank you. I do appreciate it. It means a lot. Consider subscribing. I just want to see more, especially if you want to see me kind of do more redstone and fail at it most likely. So that being said, I'm going to start the time lapse and I'll see you guys in just a moment. Alright guys, so it's done. It's a little bit of a different block palette and something I kind of wanted to just mess around with a little. So, you know, I wanted to kind of focus mainly on the fact that this is going to be primarily the area where I do anything that requires a lot of redstone, some more of the complex redstone farms. So I wanted to focus that kind of around our build, but still kind of keep it dark because I do like dark colored builds more than light. It's easier for me to work with. So I changed up the block palette. It's the same exact design as our slime farmhouse, but different block palette. We used a lot of stone, and then we used crimson wood, and yeah, I like it. Instead of doing like what is it? I can't speak. On the slime farmhouse, I did like chains up here on this, and I wanted to kind of add a touch of redstone, so I did redstone torches instead. It's a stupid thing, but honestly, it's the tiny detail that I'm trying to get better at, and that kind of brings it out a little bit more. Going inside of the house, just some small things, a redstone torch here just for the heck of it, some furnaces, and in case I need to use them, a small little barrel, a crafting table, red candles, a note block because why not, a red bed with a spruce door, lantern for the majority of the light, and then I did a bookshelf with a minecart on top of it. Now, to be honest, I don't interior decorate well. I think we know that at this point. So, also, I rarely ever do like a trapdoor on the bottom of the bed. It's a detail thing that I just kind of not pay attention to, but I'm trying to get better at it, so it is what it is. Going out here, I'm going to leave the beacon. We have, where is it? I have the, oh, it's in here. I picked it up on accident. We'll probably leave one of those here as well, though I'm running out. I'm gonna need more. So we have 2 nether stars left, and a lot of iron and stuff. So I'm gonna leave the beacon here for now. It's going to be red. That way, if I fly off in any direction and I want to find my way back, I can through here. If I see the beacon, I know where I'm going. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it looks and how it's done today. I completely forgot to mention this. I don't normally do stuff like this. I wanted to kind of make a different nether portal design. I still haven't done the one back at the base. So, redstone candles on like the majority of the walls, and cobble deep slate slab stairs. I don't know. I like that, how that one looks. That one's not that bad. So, it's a small thing, but I personally think it's nice. I was gonna make more of them and kind of put them around the house. I might not. I might though. Who knows? And yeah. So if I can get up in the air, thank you guys so much for joining me in today's episode. Before I forget, I'm most likely going to stop using a sword, which for the longest time I complained about because I don't do well with fighting mobs in caves and stuff, but a sword just takes up an extra inventory spot. I don't really use it. So I'm going to probably enchant a new axe and test it out for a little bit. Maybe next episode we do a little bit of caving and mob hunting to see how it works and how I feel with it. But for now, I think that's all we have time for. If you guys did enjoy, please do a big fat thumbs up. It tells me you guys are enjoying the videos. And it also pushes the video out more for other people to see and helps grow the channel. And yeah, if you guys want to see more episodes just like this and want to see me kind of mess around with more redstone, consider subscribing. And yeah, I think that's all. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.